This taxi driver was absolutely crazy. To steal a passenger who was already in someone else's car, Bluto actually tied the other car's rear bumper to a fire hydrant. Totally unaware, Popeye started the car, and the passenger got yanked right out. Bluto jumped in immediately and snatched the ride. By the time he sped ahead, Popeye finally realized something was wrong. But after Popeye finally managed to recover his car, Bluto had already finished dropping off the passenger and come back. Then, seeing Popeye welding his roof with a pipe, Bluto even walked up to mock him. Right then, another customer called for a ride. But when Bluto rushed back, Popeye had already arrived. Not willing to be outdone, Bluto just straight up rammed Popeye's car aside. Popeye was very angry. He quickly activated a lifting function and rose above Bluto, then pulled off a slick move and snatched Olive right up. But just as Popeye was slowly retracting his wheels, Bluto spotted Olive anyway. Instantly furious, he sped up and stole her back again. And now Olive was sitting in a pretty dangerous spot. Popeye didn't care. He threw out a rope hook onto Bluto's car and yanked it to a sudden stop, sending Olive flying forward. But it didn't end there. In order to get Olive, the two of them literally started pulling her legs from both sides. Luckily, her body was basically like a rubber. Still, these two maniacs weren't done. While fighting over Olive, they somehow ended up on a cable car wire, giving Olive a shocking electric experience. Finally, after entering a tunnel, Popeye successfully got Olive back while Bluto crashed into a cable car. But even without a car, Bluto wasn't done yet. Just as Popeye was about to cross the railway, Bluto dropped the barrier and held up a stop sign. And sure enough, Popeye hit the brakes. Thinking his plan worked, Bluto waited for Popeye to get out, then used a jackhammer to slam him straight into the ground. He took Olive again and drove off. Meanwhile, Popeye was about to celebrate with his spinach when Bluto suddenly came back and also snatched it away. But just as Bluto was feeling smug, he drove onto a railway track right as a train was coming. As parts of his car flew off, the spinach landed perfectly on Popeye's head. Seeing this, Popeye quickly ate the spinach. Instantly, the ground trapping him burst apart. In the next second, he dashed forward, caught Olive, and knocked Bluto flying with a single punch. Even though his car was completely wrecked, Popeye still carried Olive on his back to her destination.